Okay, so some questions came in about the VIX and the VIX may be doing something weird here. I want you to notice something. When I pull up the VIX on stock charts, okay, notice there's no volume. Okay, there's no volume. When I bring up the VIX in a broker account, this one's Thinkorswim, I chart the VIX here. Notice there's no volume. Okay. Also notice over here I have the VIX. Okay. In fact, I'll zoom this in so you can see it. But I have the VIX over here. Notice how there's no bid and no ask price. Okay. Now look what happens when I try to trade the VIX. Let me click on the ask price to trade it. And what's it say? Okay. I'll zoom in. Instrument VIX is not tradable. Okay. To just go buy and sell the VIX, uh, you can't do it. So on Yahoo, on Google Finance, and all those things, it'll show weird. But what can you do? Well, you can trade VIX ETFs. Okay, how do you find them? Just do a Google search and put VIX ETFs, um, and it'll bring up a list of a whole bunch of them that you can use. It'll tell you how they work, different ones that are out there. VXX may be one of the most common ones out there. Okay, VXX, the short-term, VIX here. But overall, you just to go buy the VIX, you can't do. Here's some of the other tickers for you: TVIX, VIIX, UVXY. And they'll have double volatility or triple or inverse implications to them. Okay, so if you want to trade the VIX, you have a couple options. You can come in and let's just say the VXX, right? I can come in, look, there's volumes on the VXX. Okay, volume on the VXX, you can kind of see it, you can trade it. Okay, the other thing you can do with the VIX is you can play the options. Okay, while I can't buy and sell the VIX itself, I can go and play the options here. Look, there's plenty of volume on the options, plenty of open interest here. Okay, and you get something that is tradable here at this point. Okay, and you can go out all the way to April of next year and get in and mess around with some of these VIX options. Okay, so what the data and some of the stuff that you'll see printed about the VIX sometimes isn't or isn't right or will look weird. But in general, most broker accounts, I mean, you can see what's going on with the overall VIX here, the VIX futures, and where they're going. Okay. Yeah, no, with the VXX, yeah, right. A lot of these ETFs, they have some bleed in them, right? So let's pull up now UN. Well, let's start with VXX. Show you some others. But notice here, the VXX just goes down. All it does is go down, right? Just continues to fall. It's one of those things just continues to decline. Now it doesn't do that on a daily basis, but look at the VIX. I mean, the VIX is still at the same levels it was in '05, '06, and '07, right? Okay, while the VXX continues to fall. And the reason for this is some of the balancing or rebalancing that they do with it each and every day. There are other ETFs that are like this. Take the natural gas ETF, UNG. Okay, I mean, has natural gas gone down this much for an ETF to go from 500 to 17? No. What's happened? I mean, if you take a look at the actual price of natural gas, okay, natural gas is, yeah, it's gone from 13 to 3, but there's just a bleed in these as they reset. It's one of the reasons why if I'm going to play any triple levered ETF, okay, you have something like the FAS, which is a triple levered for the financials to the upside. Okay. You have the FAZ, which is a triple levered of the financials to the downside. Well, one of the things that I will do is if I'm bullish on the financials, I like to be short the FAZ or the bearish because it will underperform. So even if the financials stay flat, my FAZ will perform and actually make money. With the FAS, okay, if I bearish on the financials and I want to play them lower, I like to play them lower with the FAS because there'll be a general underperformance of the FAS relative to the XLF or the financial ETF. So you have to be careful, especially with a lot of these ETFs that rebalance or well, rebalance is probably the best word, as they do that on either a nightly, a weekly, or monthly basis because they will have some serious underperformance in them. They're more designed for day trading or quick, rapid trades, not necessarily for buy and hold type of strategies there. Okay. So with the VIX, okay, just not seeing volume on it, that's not a big deal. You're not going to see volume there. You're not going to see the price adjust tremendously. What you will see, though, is you'll see the volume come into the options and into some of the VIX ETFs. And those are the ways that you can kind of go out and play that. Okay. All righty. Well, any other questions, let us know, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.